Hey, all, this is Joanna. How you doing? Um, I'm doing well. One of my favorite teams here on Friday, the Dallas Cowboys. I'm I'm a sucker for the Cowboys. I don't know why. I was born at the mid to end of their dynasty in the '90s, so I don't really even have memories of that being like a good team, like consistently. Well, I mean good. I mean top of the league. If you look back at like when they were with Romo, it was always like yeah, 10-6, but not elite. That kind of thing. Yeah, I'm just doing this video because I'm like a little bored. I've been wanting to do this video, so here we go. It's always good to do these too, to be honest with you. Like my usual rule is like if you get a day or two ahead, it's usually really good. But like right now, it's just at that point of like, let me do it. Let me see what I could do real quick. Make sure my bank account isn't getting screwed with too much. You know, I need a bus pass for tomorrow. But I don't know. I want to get a bus pass anyways because bus passes are like gold. So the more you have, the better it is. I have $4 right now in my account, and I'm like, oh, it's a weird thing because a part of me is like, I'm broke. I know that. Let's roll with it. But also like, I'm broke. Let's find. You know, let's adapt. We don't just have to sit here. And take it. Usually I don't like I don't really mind doing surveys when I'm doing these videos, but sometimes it's like with baseball it's a little different because like it depends on what like when you're doing the video you got to remember that you got to play the game as well. You can't like just focus too much in on one thing and then not have the mental power to do the other. So baseball and football are actually the better sports and games to do this with because you have nice little moments to pause, like right now with replay going on and stuff. Um, uh, so with that replay going on, that's really good. Um, Other stuff that is going on. Let's see what we got here. I don't really. I'm just trying to buzz through this survey. I don't really do this. It's kind of like one of those things where I'm trying to balance them both. Um, and a lot easier when you're start doing it versus not doing it. You know, I don't watch TV, so a lot of this is like BS I'm just dealing with right now that I don't love. Like, I wish they would have better surveys than oops, the wrong button. I like this game too. I love this game so much. I gotta learn how to do it in a way they don't have to pay for it. Oh, come on. Just do that. I'll do the cover too. I don't care. Yeah, so some of this is like, really, really weird stuff that I have to do just to keep my lights. Not with my lights on. If I pay my rent, I'm fine. But just one of those things you realize you got to do it because you're like, I need paper towels. I need soap. Dish soap, more particular. That's like, I'm just trying to get through this because I don't watch a lot of TV. and they're asking me questions about TV channels that I don't even really know about or watch. So it's like, okay, how do we get this done quickly and accurately? Sometimes, to be honest with you, most of the time they never match, but sometimes it's like, I don't watch anything, just keep hitting never. And I don't mind going fast if you're accurate, you know? I'll stop doing that right now because I'm like, not because I don't want to, but because it's like, I don't want to. Some of them have ads and some of them don't. So it's always like, I don't want to run into that ad and then all of a sudden be like, oh, goodbye video. Well, gotta take my shower. Yeah, so much weird shit going on. I can't believe they took 35 cents, and I was like, are you kidding me? That was a stupid app called Albert that blew my account way up. Because like I knew I wasn't like doing anything, and I'm like, well, how did I get overdrawn? And I was like on this group, and I actually got lucky that someone in the group like freaking saved my bacon a little bit because you don't want to be in the bit shit like so much, you know. Let's look and see what. Also, this is gonna be good too. To like tonight's kind of like the learning experience night. You know, like okay, how many things am I gonna get screwed with? Like, you know what I mean? Like, how many? Like, this, am I gonna get overdraft fees for having taken out an app from a loan from a different app like Dave, which I don't like. I really don't like that concept because like I like the sack, but like the concept of taking out a loan always hurts me because it like it's just that's what it's supposed to do. And let's see if it did it. Not yet. You know, and I like really hate that because I'm like I'm not in the mood of like asking for favors, but because I had to do all the math today, like you know, and I don't like doing math like to hurt me, you know, like doing oh great, I have seven, I'm giving up 300, brilliant. No, that's not me. I'm very much like let's not think about the ways I can get screwed with right now. Let's get the heck out of here. By the way, I actually like the Cowboys unis somewhat. Like I can appreciate the attempt, you know. So yeah, part of me is like I got a doctor's appointment. Like I'm doing this on a wee hours of a Thursday. It's you know I mean I got my food stamps. I was just like let's do a video. Been thinking of doing it. Let's do this. Also, the one thing I will say is I've been like going to like my parents' house way too much. I always kind of hate this because like I hate them so much because they make a big deal out of stupid shit and like they don't understand like when I'm under a lot of pressure I don't want to be over there like today I was under a lot of pressure didn't want to be over there and then just went home and it wasn't like I was just very short not being like very open to meeting with people like you know that kind of like oh I don't want to deal with this somebody's blocking the other room and see what happens especially like because they're not my kind of people anyways. They're my mom and my dad. They're jerks. They they don't let me do things that are good. So oh man, I just oh yeah, you're probably gonna have to see me go to the Madden back to Madden a little bit because I don't really I don't love the concept of paying a software company to use things like their software. I'd rather have my software especially like this where it's like it's available for free. The data is out there. I gotta figure it out. Um, That's one of those things I'm like not really happy with, but because if you don't have to pay for it, why should you? You know, that's not really like. I'm not saying like steal. I'm just saying it's like one of those like let's break it down here. This system is old, and let's see if we could. You know, I mean, I could if I wanted to, and I don't want to. You know, it's like one of those things. I'm like, oh, do want to do it, but I only want to use that as like the nuclear option when like last resort time. So yeah, right now we're just chilling, making a quick, not even a quick one. This is kind of like a weird one because usually I don't do this all the time. I try to like ever since I lost my PS4, I usually just like don't do the multiple days at a time, and I kind of don't like that because sometimes it leads to a lot of like I don't want to say stress because it's not that bad. It's not the worst, but sometimes it's like not good, you know, and that's not a fun thing. I'm trying to think how will I use wine bottler. I could bottle up my bitch in this. Bitch in this. Okay. I actually got a couple of options I could do because with Mac, you got to bottle Windows programs to get it to run on Mac. So that's like with everything. That's with every Windows program you have. You either got to build it for Mac or you got to like. We have prevent in here. We should. Yeah, because I noticed that prevent is probably the best one for this. Ooh, screen capture software for free. I don't want to do. I don't pay for things like that. Not because it's bad, not because I want to steal it, but more because it's really just free. Usually. Mm, okay. Because I like OBS Studio, which is what I use for this, but um, OBS Studio, it's actually really awesome. It's just uh, yeah, I want to see if there's like any kind of gaming ones I could use. HD, no open source, and free. Because like again, I use OBS, but it's not working with my PC, and I don't want to give that up. You know. Uh, oh, okay. There's a couple of good ones. Because usually I look for the ones. I don't want to record from webcams. I actually need like. I don't care if it looks a little dated. I just want to see because I like the PC, but the stuff is just not working. It's like really weird stuff of like because I want to actually get something that works for my PC so I could do it a little bit better. I need it to run a little bit slower um, because the encoding is just so god awful on that one. I'm gonna have to look at that faster encoding presets for OBS because it's running like it's weird. It's a professional one. It's professional shit. But because I know that the system that I'm using right now is running great, but when I put it on the PC, it doesn't run so good. The recording part, the gameplay is actually the same. It's just the recording part. But, encoder. Yeah, I don't like this. Oh, okay. I don't because I don't like the PC. Not because it's bad. It's just very underpowered, and we just got smoked here, didn't we? Oh, are you kidding me? You run a prevent and you can't even get. Oh, come on, Dallas. Okay, okay, I'll do it. How about them Cowboys fucking that up? All right, so we hit the minimum. I'm not even mad. I actually do want to just marvel at the stupidity of that. Okay, so we're gonna just stop right here, as I'm like, can remember the name. Remember Martha. Okay. All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye.